And today I'm going to make bajero roti with it to go with it because people okay, yeah, bajero roti, and I'm going to make dry pakola like raita. I'm going to just put some pakolas. Maybe I can show you those. Yeah, these tiny things, I'm going to put it in the dough, and I am also going to make a cauliflower parotha. That's for like tomorrow morning. So this is the cauliflower I had. This is just some leftover. So I'm going to be using this for the cauliflower parotha. That is for like tomorrow morning. And also I'm going to be thinking about what I'm going to be giving out tomorrow for lunch. So what I do, I plan and prep for tomorrow lunch. On like today is a Monday, so for tomorrow lunch I'm going to prep for today what I'm going to give. So first things first, I have to make a dough for my cauliflower paratha. I'm mixing a little bit of atta, the brown atta, and I'm also using the other flours. Like this one, this one is gluten free. I hope. So I'm going to be mixing it. It's just one colada, so I'm not gonna use a lot of it. I'm not using a lot, so it's just kidogo for just one. Imagine chapati moja, just. So I'm going to be making a dough out of it, and I'll show you. And my nini is done for this much for just one. So now I'm heading to the next. This one is done. Now I'm going to take the other one. I just blanched the cashew for the. This is just the cashew for the malai. My cashew, and I'm going to be using for the bajela chapati. I'm going to use my the same. I need hot water a little bit. I'm just making like 3 bajero chapatis, so not much. And I'm in the water, I'm going to add some salt. And I wait for it to boil. It goes quickly because I boiled it in the kettle. And for the flour I'm using, so imeanza kuchemka, I just mix it with the spoon, wooden spoon, and then I can start making it in the. I'm going to knead it with my hand now. So my water has boiled, and I'm adding it in. Yeah. I know nimechukua sufuria kubwa, but I'm just going to be using that. And so I'm giving it a few minutes to boil over, ndio nianze kukoroga. Maybe I show you a bit on what I'm doing. So I have to use my tools. I want it to have like big big chunks inside, lumps or something. So what is bajero? I haven't really researched it much, but it's kind of like hizo maunga sorghum and something like that. So it's those kind of things. In my place, I think we make it for the babies. I use that one. nimekoroga ya kutosha, na si mingi, imagine it's not a lot. So this much. I'm going to turn it over. So in this one, I have to knead it. So I'm going to add some, okay, put too much, turmeric, some red chili, and also I had added salt in the water, so I'm not gonna add salt, and some cumin powder. I'm also going to add some cumin powder, and I'm going to add a little bit of oil to knead it to with it, just not much. And I'm going to start mixing up my, and it's hot. You don't know whether you can see the steam coming out, so it's I don't think I'm going to be able to knead it in here. I can even use my surface to knead it. I'm going to mix it until I see that it is smooth. Then I'm going to leave this for a while. And it's done. Now I'm going to leave it in my bowl for it to rest for a little bit. I'm actually going to leave it in the fridge. I like it in the fridge. So this is for the bajero, this is for the parotha. I'm going to leave them in the fridge. I know these are very big bowls for the methi that I have just did, but believe you me, it is the amount of flour that I'm using that is less, not the bowl. So next I'm going to use this curry flour. I'm going to grate it. I'm just going to use the fine side to grate the curry flour. And then I'm going to salt it out and leave it to so that I can make it raita. So I'm going to be everywhere in this kind of things, so you just follow up on what I'm doing, because this is dinner I'm preparing, and breakfast and lunch, all that. So whenever you want to follow up on ini, tafadhali tufuatie tu video, then you'll see what I do. All done. I'm going to put it in the same bowl. I'm going to add salt. And I'm just going to keep this aside until silent sasa nataka resemble the chapati. In it I'm also going to add some green chili. I'm also going to add garlic, and also I'm going to add onion, but green chili, garlic, onion and coriander. So I'm going to be adding that in this, but I'll show you because I have to squeeze out the water. That's why I added the salt, and I have to squeeze out the water, and I can show you when I'm doing it. I just got my knife sharpened. A guy just came in and he came at the right time, so I should be careful with this one. So next I'm going to be doing the methi malai, and this is what I'm doing. So I'm going to do this one until the end mpaka nimalize, then and I like using the white onion simply because the nini it's white and I like it, and because remember I'm just cooking for one person, so I am just going to use half of this onion. The other half I'm going to use it for the cauliflower. So so iko sharp. Onion done. It's not fine, but that's how we do it. We are not professional. We are just trying to earn a living. My onion is cooking. I want to add a piece of garlic, like this much, not a lot. And you can add ginger if you like. The person I'm cooking for doesn't like ginger, so I'm not adding it. And also I'm going to be adding some curd. I'm going to let this cook. It's going to cook it there. Should add a bit more kidogo too. I'm going to let this cook. And also, if you realize my garlic was frozen, you can use fresh. I just have a lot of garlic I had prepared, and also I'm going to use some in my cauliflower, so I should take out another piece like this much. And I'm also tempted to add a little bit of ginger, a little bit, not much. This is much, so I'm going to cut this. I think that much is enough. So I'm going to let this cook. So my onion and curd have been cooking for that, and I also added salt in the onion. I'm going to add my blanched cashew in this mixture and let sort it out with a bit. After that, I had blanched the cashews, remember. So I'm going to add water. That much is fine. So I'm not